Why not?
Welcome back to the second half.
Thank you. Did you know, by the way, that pumas are the biggest cat which can still purr?
Wow, how loud would that be?
It's on YouTube. You can get big cats purring on YouTube.
Yeah, because there's like a whole deal.
Yeah. Or big cats like boxes still, though, which is the best thing. Videos of like lions climbing in boxes, however, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's...
All right. Meanwhile, there is certainly sounds of kerfuffle outside as people are yelling as there's we're under attack. Would you like to continue the conversation or become involved in some capacity and set attack?
No, I'd like to get involved in some capacity because this merging of the bloodlines is not a good appropriate time for the situation. Plus,
you're like, phew, a distraction.
I'm telling you, this is the Indiana Jones episode for sure.
This is the Pierre's pretty much putting the romantic side quest on mute right now, like it has been the whole time.
Action comedy distraction. We got our mascot character. You know, we've got ancient evil artifacts from space.
How else are you gonna get the ending?
Yeah, that's pretty much just like, oh yeah, I got to do.
No, he's getting the actual secret ending, which is maidenless, no bitches.
Well, maybe if you stop leveling Dex, you know what I mean.
He's an int Dex hybrid.
Look, I know Dex makes you cast faster, but seriously, that's why you got no maidens.
So I can go back to a picture from season 1, but this for Dave's benefit. The picture is what is coming out of the tree line towards the camp. These are called Eldar Wraithguard. They stand about 4 meters tall, or about twice as tall as a regular. A little bit less than twice as tall, maybe like 3.5 meters tall. Or
are they
say
robots? What are they?
You're not sure. They appear to be made of some sort of either bone or plastic. Hard to tell, but they don't have any sort of obvious sensory organs or the like. Yeah,
don't they have like stone shards jammed in them though? I don't really.
Yeah, they do.
know.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
like spirit stones. Yeah. So, and they're firing these weapons that sort of tear the air apart, almost like some sort of dimensional rift. And when they hit people, it's not pretty. Some people are like torn into gibbets straight away. Other cases, people are suddenly like teleported several meters away, where their bodies are half merged with solid objects as they sort of scream and expire messily. Yeah.
All right. Well, I can think of no better way of fighting them other than running towards them with my sword.
Okay. So. No worries. So let's have some initiative then from you guys, please.
I suppose.
Oh, that's
fuck! All right.
That is the first time I've rolled over a 3 for initiative this entire game. So,
I'll get there when I feel like it.
Yes. Dawn's done well. 14.
Finally.
Pierre at 5. Adrian at 16. Wow.
I'm sipping on some tea in the back. Don't worry about me.
I'll just roll.
So he said something about merging my bloodlines.
ask someone to explain that to him.
About to merge his bloodline into an early grave.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I'm just. This is the point where she's wanting to confederate, but it's after she lost all her cities, and she's just left with one army left, which
minus
is her.
4,000 a turn economy. You're like, oh, this is unattractive.
So effectively, when you come out of the, there's more around, but where you come out, Spoon, like a group of 5 of them has like blasted its way through the palisade wall nearby and heading your way.
Okay.
So they're sort of in like a march step. Their sort of movements are very robotic in how they function. Gotcha. They've just got the weapons lowered. They seem to be mostly impervious to the small arms fire that's being dished out by the by Charlebel's crew. What did you want to do? You're about 20 meters from the closest one.
Okay. Can I make a charge attack with my power
and punch
fist?
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. With your jetpack, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Yep. So
Okay.
Adrian,
You
Adrian
got a Mega Man this shit.
yeah, I was just Adrian goes like full anime mode. Like jetpack lights up. He's flying across the ground to get a punch one of these guys in the face.
Hero landing, James. Are you familiar with the term?
Yes, I am. Kills and knees.
All right. So that is a plus 20 total to this. Oh my god! I'm
98.
I'm gonna re-roll that for sure. Holy shit! We were not kidding when we said all of our good rolls got out early.
Hey, don't you put that curse on me. Thank you very much.
Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no worries.
I just punched this thing and it is not even phased.
That's it. You absolutely Hadouken thin air. Sorry, sure you can. All right. Next up, Dawn. After Adrian's display, can you improve upon that?
I can, and it's called Tiger Fist. So I will also do a charge attack. Good Sir Jimmy. And I will do this with the blade of Adam. Oh my god. I always forget how to say that. Admonition.
Yeah.
So charge is plus 20, plus 10 for the weapon. Now, I forgot to do this last time, but I also get like strength bonuses, but I don't add them to my...
Not to your attack roll.
Not to the attack, yeah. It's just damage.
But what I'm saying is I'm not adding them to my characteristics because I always forget to remove them. And then I'm like, oh, add them again, and all of a sudden I'm at 90 strength. So I was like, no, I don't do that.
Right.
So
It's to add 2d damage after you roll damage, that's all.
all right, so I'm adding a plus 30 modifier here.
Yeah.
2.2.
Okay, that is enough to hit. I think these guys are as dexterous as a fucking steel pipe, but I'll see can they dodge.
Hey, they're round, okay.
No, the dodge score is 15. Even if they rolled 0-1, you'd still hit. Okay. So he cops it sweet. 27 damage. Okay.
Did I roll a
what's
one?
pen 4. Okay.
Yeah, pen 4.
Okay,
No, it's actually it'd be an extra
2 damage, and you've rolled a 10 in your damage pool, so you can roll to hit again. If you hit, you do Emperor's Wrath.
All right. I don't think I've ever had that before. So is it the same modifier?
Yeah, same modifier. Okay, so there's a hit. So then roll an extra d10. This one, roll 1d10. Okay, so you're actually 36 damage to him.
Nice.
Okay, which is enough
I rolled
to kill
a
one.
1 on a D100 and that.
Yeah.
You remember those old games where it's like, okay, confirm you crit, and then you never confirm?
Yeah.
I confirmed, boys.
Okay, yeah,
Those
that one
old
is
games,
absolutely,
Pathfinder.
absolutely destroyed. Nicely done. Andrew,
I want it to be the same one that
we went for.
that Spoon went for. But it's like, you know, he punches like ding ding, nothing happens. I just both feet land on it, sword in the front, you know. Right.
I mean, with that sort of charge of the jetpack, it's got to be like cutting right down to the middle of it, and everyone wonders did you hit it or not. And then it sort of takes like 2 steps and falls in 2 halves.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. How far away are these things? They're within charge range, right?
20 meters. If you can
Okay.
charge
How
20
many
meters.
of them are there?
There are now 4 left on your over where you are.
All right. I don't know whether I want to go Super Saiyan or not. I think I will.
Does the cat become your hair now?
No, I'm going to drop the link with the cat before saying sit, stay, and then I'm going to make my way to the edge of the tent, right, so I can see out there. And then I'm just going to do this and do a unfettered at 7.
So Kamehameha.
Yeah, I blow way past that because that doesn't include my plus 35. So my roll was not double, so no psychic phenomenon.
Yep.
I choose up to 7 targets to do a willpower to hit roll. So you tell me what hits out of these. You know, with like dodges and shit.
Well, I mean, if it can't choose, it can choose to dodge the first attack and try and dodge others, but
I'm hitting all 4 of them.
All 4. Okay, no
Yes.
worries. Okay.
And if there's any extras within 40 meters that you would like to have destroyed, I will also hit them. I'm just gonna end this combat right here, real quick.
Okay, so the one that is you got 0.3 and could potentially dodge that. So let's give it a try.
Go ahead. I actually rolled a 1 on one of these. All right.
I was really close, but not close enough.
Okay, Emperor's Wrath a number of times. You tell me.
I only do it once. I did the first one.
Do I need to bother with it?
No. So the last one survives definitely.
Okay.
Not the one that was 41.
So let me double check because I think I have 10.
They're mostly toughness. They're not mostly armor. Though,
no target may be hit more than once. Okay. No, I'm good. Sure.
Okay. So is there pen on it?
No.
Oh, there's no pen. Okay. In which case, roll to confirm the one that did 36 because that one won't die unless you do at least 1 more point of damage.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you'll do at least 1 more point of damage. Okay, so there's still one left.
So
right.
Androchiron just walks outside, right? And then an actual rain of psychic bolts just drops out of the sky and flattens 3 of them. The 4th one is like struggling under the weight of holding it back, and he's just kind of like, oh. You know, he stood up too quick.
Yeah.
So does Androchiron get like a family that he eventually retires to in a couple episodes? Like,
No, we know that he's doomed to die now. So, as much as I would love for Androchiron to survive, James is insistent that Androchiron die so Nero can come back.
Okay, look, these things literally have randomized attacks. They're going to go whoever's closest. I'm going to roll to see 1d2. So one it's Adrian, 2 it's Thorne. Okay, trying to shoot at Dawn.
That's right. Shoot the main character, not the sidekick.
Okay, no worries.
The sidekick.
That's a miss.
Mr. Jones.
Yeah. Okay, Pierre.
I don't know why my sidekick continues to use.
You said there's one left, right?
There is one left, yeah. Although there's something like you can hear behind these things the sound of like trees being pushed out of the way by something big.
I like the sound of that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a couple Inferno pistols at it, and then go for the best.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, this is Fern Gully again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to watch that movie one more time. I remember it as this psychedelic kids movie, but it probably isn't. Like, it probably isn't.
First one.
Yeah, keep talking. I need to get something. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Okay, I want to keep talking.
He's gonna
So
go
first
get
one?
his Fern Gully limited edition box set.
Oh my god, that had Robin Williams in it?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
no
he was
idea.
Batty.
that seems a
I
little
did the
overkill.
song earlier. My name is Batty. You not know
Is it
this?
that's the bat that eats all those weird looking fruits?
Yeah, he's a fruit
Because I
bat.
remember that character.
How do you not remember that character?
Dude, I watched it
It's
when
the
I was
only
like...
character that matters.
Nah, the dude with the blonde dude with the listening to the
I mean,
music.
the main
He's-
character.
Who's
How do
that
you do?
guy?
I don't know.
I hit in Emperor's Wrath, but I'm trying to roll the.
Should be 10.
Yeah. Not that I
My
need
God,
it. My God, why is it not wanting to roll for me?
It's set in Australia? No way.
It is. Okay. Look,
I got you, bro. You rolled one.
okay. So 26 damage total will be with pen 3, so it will take 14 off
It's
that.
pen 13.
Pen 13, so okay, cool. So we'll
Yeah, it's
take
Inferno
12 off that. So it's still alive.
Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, well, I guess I'll shoot the other one at it.
Oh,
then.
that's what
Wait,
it was
that's
damaged.
the one I already
it was really damaged.
smashed.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's destroyed. Yes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is
right.
there any Pen 15
No,
weapons
get
in
out
this
of
game?
here. Jesus. Listen, the
So-
Zoomers aren't even going to know what you're saying. They haven't been around long enough to get that joke.
So I just in the next round, something emerges from the tree line. So I just bought some visual aids. So that's a marine. Okay, that's the size of a marine, and that is what you're fighting for comparison. So that's a wraith guard. All right,
you're gonna bring a wraith lord out. Come on, James. We already know what you're doing.
There you go. So there we go. That's a wraith lord.
That's
fantastic.
I can take him. I can take him.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So I need to roll roll an initiative order.
Look, man.
Spoon, if we just punch and cut its kneecaps on the front, it'll be
exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
I just need you to roll under a 5.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to get my full 3 power fist punches off, and I'm going to absolutely eviscerate something.
Let's work on getting the first one off.
Let this guy run up to you then. That's what I'm saying. You got to let them come to you.
Oh, that's not rolling under
Not
a
like
5.
that, though.
Does the fist weapon have like an unsheathing animation or something like
that? All right, Adrian.
Yes.
Yeah. So this thing has emerged from the tree line about 10 meters away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, sorry.
Are there any wraith guards still around us?
No, there are some on the other side of the camp.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna try and redeem himself and go flying off at this Wraith Lord.
He literally flew us down here against 5 anti-interceptors.
Yeah, but like, you know.
Yeah, but that's okay. Here's the thing you need to understand. Dawn doesn't understand any of that shit, right? What Dawn understands is that whenever Spoon gets into combat with her, he punches, it's ineffective. So he has this mountain to climb, you know?
It's like every opponent that I'm trying to punch is Muhammad Ali, and they're just dodging.
It's plus 20 hit because it's massive. So it's
fantastic. So I don't think I'm not going to say that, but
this is a man who's about to roll a 100 right here.
Yeah,
and he knows it. He 100%. Knows.
Plus 50. Still shits the bed.
Waiting for it, Spoon.
Yep.
Don't keep me hanging.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah. Yep. That's 40. 40 is better than 98. Okay, nice. That is a hit. No worries. We're not trying to dodge with its dodge skill of 17. So it will take 30 damage. So that's pen 9.
Mm-hmm.
So reduce that by 22. So it takes 8 wounds.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Explain to me how you get penetration on a fist weapon. Is it like tentacles?
It's got a power field.
It's got a power field. So effectively, it's got an energy field around it which separates the molecules coming in contact with it, basically. All right.
So I punch this thing pretty hard.
It's like, Empress Wrath though. Roll for Empress Wrath.
Oh yeah.
I'm so angry.
Yeah.
Yep, so an extra D10 damage. Okay,
an extra 4.
Which goes because it's already taken the armor and everything, so it goes straight to it. All right, Dawn.
Surprising no one.
Yep.
All right, so plus 20 you said to hit, so that'd be plus 50 total. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
that's a hit. Nice. Okay.
That's almost full damage too.
And it's a chance of Emperor's Wrath.
So Emperor's Wrath, yeah.
Look at all your 10s, guys. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, you've said it now, so you know.
Here comes the next 10.
Okay, and roll an extra 10.
There it is.
There you go. And roll.
There it is. Keep going. Keep going.
Just roll another D10.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It explodes essentially.
No, it's all right. It's still okay. All right. Androchiron.
Throw your cat at it.
James.
Yep.
All right. I will smash it with the Storm of Force again.
Okay.
And again, just assume that if there's anything within 40 meters, I'm also smashing all of them, just like toys. I'm picking Wraith Guards up and smashing them.
They're about 60 meters away.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate for me and good for them. All right, that will hit, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Is that like so?
Jesus fuck!
Holy crap, man!
So that doesn't even hurt it, right?
No, it doesn't. No.
All right, so I just slam into it with a bunch of bolts of force.
Yeah.
I mean, if I really wanted to hurt this thing, I'd need to be in melee combat, but I think I'm good over here instead of fighting something that's 7 times taller than me.
Instead of about to get hit by a 7-meter long power weapon.
I feel like I'm really safe back here is the thing.
Okay, so it's going
Watch
to
2 people German suplex one of these things, okay? Like, it'll
Yeah,
be
show
fine.
me.
Okay, so here's what it's going to do. It's going to punch Adrian. It's going to hack at Dawn with its sword. It's going to shoot at Pierre with a shuriken cannon, and at Androchiron with a pair of shuriken catapults.
Which one's the big shoulder gun? Is that the cannon or the catapults?
It's got two big shoulder guns. It's got a cannon. It's got a cannon. Sorry, no, you're right. No, the cannon's the shoulder one. So that's the cannon there. Okay.
Yeah, because
on the arms.
Yeah. I was gonna say then they're undermounted.
Yeah.
So you're getting punched? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah. I'm getting punched. You're getting
Taste
chopped.
of your own medicine.
Yeah.
So we'll do the punch. We'll do the punch first. That is a miss. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Now
you can hear him just say, just like, damn first weapon.
Now we'll do the sword on Dawn. God.
Okay.
You guys got all the good rolls early on. Okay. Now the
because we're underneath it, right? And it's like we're running between its legs, and it's just like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
The shuriken cannon at Pierre.
Oh, am I getting the cannon? Was there 2 cannons? Okay, that's still
one
good.
cannon. Wow. And then 2 catapults at
This is where it's gonna hit.
At Chikaran. First one is that'll be it's full order, so 3 shots hit.
No, wait, do I get a bonus for being much smaller than it?
No.
Okay, I would like to dodge.
No worries. And the second one will be 1 shot.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so total of 4 shots hit.
If only I could see the bullets.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and each one is pen 6.
Okay. So that doesn't pen through my toughness, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Does not affect toughness.
So I have a defense of 5. So I take 6, 9, 0,
and 5.
5.
So it's 20
not
total.
Good for me, man. I'm down instantly.
What does that put you on? Negative anything?
Yeah, -3.
It was only by the last shot, though, wasn't it? Okay,
yes.
So the last shot hit you in the 66, which is the body.
Oh, not the 66.
-3 rending in the body.
Does he Salnatian Wrath?
No, they don't have fate points, so they can't get the equivalent of Emperor's Wrath.
Okay.
Sorry, I went to open the book and I had all the Pendragon books in my most recently opened files. Because I was killing characters there. Now I'm killing characters here. Damage.
I mean, Don's just
following us.
Don's just going to be like, no, you get put back together.
Okay, the attack rips a large
Sure.
patch of skin from the target's torso, leaving him gasping in pain. The target is stunned for 1 round and takes 2 levels of fatigue.
Don't you have like crit something toughness thing where you
That's
roll
Nero.
crit twice?
Yeah, that was Nero.
This guy is a
Androchiron's a glass cannon.
piece of paper.
What's it
right,
called?
Pierre.
Grit?
Glass cannon. Listen, man, Nero would have 1-rounded this dude. I made Androchiron to be tame.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot. Give him a couple of shots with the Inferno pistols.
Okay.
See what happens. Plus 20, right?
Yes.
Okay, that hits with fucking piss poor damage for Inferno pistol.
Yeah, it doesn't go through his toughness.
All right. I'll try
How far
again.
away are you guys? 40 meters or something like that?
Well, Opponent had to
That's a
move
little better than
closer.
a
Inferno pistol's only got a range of 20 meters, so you have to move closer.
Oh, okay. So I can only shoot once. So that's already whiffed. Because it's a full action to shoot twice.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Adrian.
Adrian is going to
Actually, it's not 10.
punch this thing 3 times.
Okay.
Ooh, full action.
Yep. Full action, multiple. Well, I'm sorry. Swift attack and multiple attacks are different, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm going to punch it twice then.
Okay.
But at no penalty.
Yeah. Plus 20 for its size.
Yep. So. $100. I will spend another fate point and re-roll that.
You knew it was coming, man.
Hey, man, fist
Everyone knew it was
weapons.
coming.
Pretty nice, yeah?
Okay,
That's
so,
better.
so it takes the original
That's
damage
better.
of 30. Pin 9, so we'll get 22 off that, so it takes 8.
And then for the second punch.
Yep. Okay.
Another.
So that will be 1 less. So 7. Okay. Dawn.
So let me ask you a question here, Mr. Jimmy Jims.
Yep.
Can I stun and full attack on the same turn? Like, because I have a thing called takedown, which is an ability to stun. But can I use that as like? But all it says here is like I declare before I attack. So can I do a full attack and then say the first one is a stun?
Let's have a look
Is
at
it
it.
a takedown?
If it just modifies the standard attack, then yes, you could. I'll just double check that.
Okay.
God, everything's alive in this universe. What's up with you? As a half action, the explorer may declare an attempting takedown before weapon skill test. So you could do that as a half action to takedown, then do 1 normal attack after that.
I see. And would a stunned this dude stop him from shooting and all that?
It would, but I'll let you know his toughness is absolutely ridiculous. So the chances of actually stunning him is pretty minimal.
All right. Okay.
The chance of it succeeding is somewhere in the realms of 12%.
So it's all I've got written here is that if I damage it, it gets stunned.
If you damage it, they make a toughness test or they're stunned for 1 round. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just do a full attack.
Yeah.
So first attack. This is plus 10 for being a cool guy with the sword, and I think that's it, right?
Well, plus 20 for its size.
Okay, so 30. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, that is a hit. All right,
Nice and chunky.
So that will get. Okay, cool. Yep.
Second attack. And then I also get Emperor's Wrath, I guess.
On the first one, yes.
Okay.
So roll a hit again.
Yep.
With the same modifier.
Yeah. So I'll roll an extra D10.
Extra D10 damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. All right. So it's starting to look a bit hurt now.
If it also matters, I mean, the sword is sanctified. I don't know if it.
Yeah, it's not a demon or anything that's affected by sanctified weapons.
All right, cool. So,
all right.
Yeah.
AP.
I spent a fate point to recover instantly from being stunned.
Okay.
Then I drop Storm of Force and I begin the cast for what's this thing called? Force Shield?
Spirit Bomb. No?
No. I can't do Spirit Bomb, and I wouldn't want to even if I did. No doubles, so I gain 7 AP.
Okay. 7 armor?
7 armor everywhere, yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
So that if you hit me again, I don't fall over and die. I'm also like holding the rended parts of my, like, if my power armor is damaged now, right? Like, because there's a hole, so I'm just like trying to keep the parts that are inside me in.
Okay, the Wraith Lord's second verse is just like its first. So, punching spoon. That's a miss. Hacking Dawn. That's a hit. Unless you want to try and parry / dodge.
It's got a power weapon?
It has a power weapon.
And I'll dodge. Whoa.
Oh. You can spend a fate point to upgrade that to 1 degree cess and get out of and dodge if you want to.
Yeah. So, what type of weapon does he have?
A gigantic sword.
Yeah, a huge
is it
fucking
warp?
sword.
No, it's not warp, but it's twice your height.
Then yeah, I think I will upgrade.
No worries. Okay, you spend a fate point and you do the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
For your benefit, it's 2d10 plus 22 damage, pen 10. All right.
What does the fist do? Lightly tickle the taint.
By the way, James, it wouldn't have changed that roll, but Adrian does count as hulking because he has regular power armor on.
Yeah, no, I've got that factored in.
Okay.
Oh, also, did you add the extra 2 damage for my strength upgrade?
I just did now. Yes.
Good.
All right, Pondo, have some gigantic shurikens coming your way. Dinner plate sized shurikens.
I mean, I'd rather not, but sure.
Hey, that's
plate-sized shurikens. Oh my god!
You want to dodge?
Can I even dodge that? I mean, I'm at agility 50. No, I can't.
Well, it's because it's an auto. So you want to the more degrees you get, reduces the number of shurikens.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, well, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Do you want to get hit by 4 shurikens or 1 shuriken?
Oh, I'll re-roll. Why not? Okay. All right, so that's 3 less shurikens.
Okay, so total of 3 hit you.
Yep.
So
it still sounds painful.
Okay, each one of these is pen 6.
Okay, so
you ever think that James doesn't give a shit anymore?
All right, so that brings me to 3 armor. So
what happened, Arthur? Right, you joined a co-op game with Nero and then left, and the difficulty stayed at where it was.
Oh, give me a break. Adrian and Don are both Nero-ishly powerful at this point.
No, at this point, Adrian and Don are gonna kill this thing and then turn around and everyone's just pieces behind them.
Now, there'll be a mouse that's cut perfectly in half.
So I take 9, minus 7 to each of those damage rolls.
Okay, so there'll be 8, 8, and 1, so 17 total.
Okay, that would the second one would bring me below. Would put me 1 under.
-1. Okay, so you'll take a -1 and a -1.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a -1, the -2 halved. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So and it's rending in the what just fucking happened here?
Your arm falls off immediately.
No, it won't be that bad. It'll be like you
lose your trigger finger on both hands.
So I think I've just run out of memory, and I'm going to close
close all your PDFs.
All my PDFs,
yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, I actually recently, are you using Sumatra? Because I recently turned off the ability to keep open the PDFs that I had, because it got ridiculous where I was closing down like several, like 30, 40 PDFs every time I opened the fucking thing, because it just kept reloading the.
The old ones that you like, the ones that you were reading previously, and then
yeah. It's a lot of invoices for me, though.
One hits body, one hits head.
Oh, God, I don't like that. That's nice.
Hey, cybernetic eye club.
No, it won't be that bad. Rending in the body, rending in the head, 1 each. So body is if the target's not wearing any armor, they take 1 on fatigue. If they're wearing armor, no effect.
Okay.
And 1 rending in the head. The attack says skin from the target's face, then 1 level of fatigue.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That could be,
you just have a bald patch now that you can't get rid of.
that could have been worse.
Yeah. Okay. And then the 2 shots at my mate Androchiron. So first one is a hit. Second one,
dodge. I don't really expect anything out of it. Oh,
hey,
well,
you didn't reduce it. Okay.
To 4.
So there'll be seven total, but you get 7 more armor on each of these.
Yes,
right?
I block 12 of every shot.
Okay. Nothing. 2 damage.
All right. Well, now I'm at critical 5.
and that one was in the, so I look at it because it was a ballistic, so it was 38, which goes 83, so goes leg, body, arm, body, head, body, arm. So this was your left arm is on -5.
Is it the arm you're using to hold in all your guts? It hits you in the guts again.
A bloody and very painful looking furrow is open in the target's arm. The target takes deep levels of fatigue and vomits all over the place in agony. He drops whatever's held in that limb, and the limb is considered useless until it receives medical attention. The target is also bleeding.
I hit 0 fatigue levels, actually -1.
Okay, so you're unconscious and bleeding.
Well, hold on. Pretty sure you can do something with fate points.
You can indeed.
Reduce damage by 5, right?
No, you can recover damage, but I'm pretty sure you can recover fatigue as well with.
Yeah, you can. I think you can remove all fatigue with a.
All right. Well, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where this is in the book.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Using fate points. There's nothing in here about fatigue. No, I'm just screwed. All right, so yeah, Androchiron just falls over, unconscious and bleeding. Right? It's bad. It's really bad.
Okay, Pierre.
Okay.
Smelling salts for Androchiron.
After spinning around, running towards getting range of the Inferno pistols, which only has a range 10 apparently. Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot it again and hope that it actually works better this time. So first shot.
That's a hit.
I don't think it does any damage though.
No, it doesn't. That's exactly 0 damage.
That's a shame. That's a big.
This thing is tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 points of damage then.
2 points go through. Okay, nice.
Whoa.
We really need a man-portable last cannon.
Yeah.
Maybe like a heavy bolter back with
I'm punching this thing with 2 power fists. What do you want from me?
Progress.
The hit.
And I actually looked up swift attack, and I do get 3 punches. It's just the last one takes the penalties for 2 weapon wielder.
Okay, well, roll it. Roll them.
Yep.
Do it now before that round's over.
Okay.
And it's too late.
So this one would just get the +20 from
being.
You were just spending the entire time doing this, just winding up the punch, getting ready.
Yeah.
Okay, it will try and dodge that. Why doesn't it dodge anything this round?
Yeah.
Adrian's just like Falcon smash.
Okay, so we'll reduce that by 22 and take 7.
He needs the power of like all his companions who getting hurt to like charge up his fist, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the top of the next round, not that close to you, like sort of halfway around to the other side of the camp, you see the trees part again, and another one of these things walks into view. Okay. Although this one looks different. So whereas the ones you've been fighting so far have mostly a bone coloring, the one that's just emerged is pure white in its coloring, although it has gold ruins all over its form. It has like some sort of spear rather than the sword that the other one has, and then the weapon on its shoulder. So it doesn't have any arm weapons, but its shoulder weapon is some sort of massive cannon crackling with dimensional energy. But as it appears, it like almost like a sound like a loud hailer. It broadcasts out a single word in Eldari. Which, do you speak Eldari, Pondo? Have you got that as a language or not?
Yeah, I do. I have Eldari.
Okay, so you recognise that its word is basically on the lines of stop or withdraw. And all of the Wraithbone constructs, including the Wraith Lord you're fighting, like effectively lower their weapons and start backing away. Still like, still defensively, but just trying to get out of combat.
In that case, Pierre's going to shout out to pretty much everybody because they're going to probably start trying to fire too to stop as well.
Okay, give me a command roll at +10.
I would love to give you command roll +10.
He pulls out his microphone, loud hailer. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
Holy shit!
Oh, look at that! Wow,
Cowles is back with a brand new invention.
Two people's hearts just stop and they drop to the ground.
One of them is Androchiron's.
And everywhere get pregnant. This is like boom.
Yeah. All right. So the combat has stopped. The wraith units appear to be withdrawing, although this white one hasn't yet withdrawn. Everyone's sort of like looking at it cautiously, like weapons ready, but. And probably at this point, you guys notice Androchiron on the ground with a rapidly expanding pool of blood around him, and probably
is there a medic anywhere saving the guy who destroyed 3 bad guys?
There's a Gyrax that's licking his face.
Oh god, it's gonna be covered in blood. He's getting ready to eat me. This is the circle of life on this planet.
Dawn, if you could keep him from bleeding out.
Dawn walks over to him and. Just like sighs. It's just like, you remind me of someone.
Listen, we didn't really cover it, but Androchiron fucking blocked a hailstorm of bullets, and just one of them got through. It sliced him. Yeah. Okay.
Only took one.
Yeah. Then Pierre will like walk over to the new giant android thing, kind of rubbing his head from the one shuriken that kind of.
Wait, am I still alive right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we needed to make a roll or something.
Maybe, we just didn't. He rolled 100.
Okay. I fucking die, I guess.
Okay, so you get willpower and intelligence.
Intelligence bonus, so the 10
you get 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it clears my fatigue.
It clears your fatigue and it removes any bleeding effect.
All right. And then with 10 back, I'm back up to 5.
I don't know if I've actually healed you yet with like
Androchiron? No.
With the Emperor's.
You just did a regular heal back up on the ship a couple minutes ago. In game.
So he'll do so this is the first time you've been like touched.
Previously injured.
Yeah. So I don't know how you'd take it, but or how it looks, right? So to you.
I mean, for Androchiron, he's felt the God Emperor's power directly, so he just like he like slowly gets himself back up on his stick, and then he lowers himself back down to one knee in his own bloody mud.
Right. So the race here walks towards you, Pondo, and like takes a knee, bringing its head down to sort of close to your height. And in Low Gothic, it says,
"Head pat.
Pierre Cowles, it's nice to meet you in person finally."
Pierre would take his helmet off, like squint at it, and is like trying to recall.
There is a familiarity about the voice, although the voice is synthesized through the machine.
Right.
There is a familiarity about its voice and its accent of Low Gothic.
It is me.
Do you want a logic test?
Sure. I'm trying to recall the name, to be honest. Yeah. Okay.
It's the same voice of the Farsi you spoke to via holo communication from the space station.
Oh wow!
Nuwada?
Farsi is Serenin.
Oh.
Yeah. Serenin, last time I saw you were with a body. Though I suppose this could be considered an upgrade of some sort.
No, this is terrible and soul destroying, but it is what's necessary.
Fair enough.
Everyone's like looking at you like, you're totally this thing is this everyone's looking for like this is all cool. We can go back to what we were doing type look.
I just want to be clear, James. In the background, Androchiron is offering a prayer to Dawn directly. Okay. That's why he got down on one knee.
Pierre will like go look around and motion everybody to put down their weapons.
One guy goes back to his campfire stew that he's cooking.
He probably throws a
can of beans.
Stew's not gonna cook itself.
In his helmet, he's cooking.
Someone's cooking some broth. There's like, oh shit, no, don't burn.
Much has happened since we last spoke. I've learned a lot more about Arenal's masterpiece and our part in it, especially yours. May we sit and talk?
Bring out the really large chair and one reasonably high, tall chair.
I don't see why not. Now that you've kind of
all right, it sort of sits cross-legged on the ground. It's still towers over you, but it
of course
cozier. Tell me, what have you learned about the paths that you walk? I may be able to elucidate more.
Well, I know the location to your lost king. I'm actually on the way to there now, as soon as possible. After this,
Talon Balewing, the young king.
I mainly stopped here as a favor to an acquaintance to pick her up and get her off this planet. And that's...
We're getting married.
No big deal.
But from what I'm understanding is that the young king was going to be an ally for me in an upcoming battle at some point soon.
Is it true that the Harlequins still travel with you? Sorry, the Relatari? The Harlequins in your tongue?
I'm going to go with yes.
I just told you about it a couple minutes ago, actually.
Yeah. I'm going to go with yes, considering that one of my associates had contact with him recently. Yes, I've only spoke with him at a time before.
They have a unique view of the universe in many ways, which in many ways is flawed. They believe they serve fate, but they place too much emphasis on certain lines. Consider a spider's web. And it's like he sort of does this grand gesture, and it's like within your mind's eye, this like glowing gossamer web appears in the space between you.
Spoon, it's happening. It's the sophisticated villain pack. It's happening right now.
They see fate like this. Every nexus, every inflection point in the web is a decision that can go many ways. The Relatari believe where they want the path to end, and therefore know that these are the only choices that can be made to reach that point. Yet every inflection is still a choice. In some paths, you can take one path through the web and still return back to the nexus point that you seek. In other cases, once you break too many strands, there is no path to reach the end. You'll have to find a new way off the web. What remains of my race in this sector are here to help you. 3 paths were laid out. A seer's path, mine, an outcast's path, a corsair named Bivra, and the warrior's path, Talon Balewing. Because of decisions made in the past, the outcast and the seer are paths no longer transect yours. So Bivra, I believe, was killed at the hand of one of your followers. And I died here at the hand of one of your kin. Only the warrior's path remains. And if this path is severed, then there is no path that takes you to the destination that the Harlequins have sought for you, that they believe is the path to stave off the Runner Dandra in Arenal's masterwork. So I can no longer give you the help I would have given were I still alive, but I can still help you. It won't get you to that end. But these forces, he indicates towards like the other race standing back in the tree line. I can command them. If other Eldari join your cause, once you have Balewing in your service, then you can arm them through the Tiers of Isha, the space station in which we spoke previously, the armory.
Of course.
Doing some Mass Effect shit, huh?
With that being said, the forces of She Who Thirsts approach this world that brought out by the soulstorm unleashed by the man that killed me. There isn't time for you to take everyone that could help you from this world. So at this point, you reach a new inflection, a new path along which the Reb can take multiple directions. You could either take all of your fellow humans from this world, as in the ones you came to save. Obviously, you can't save the Sanctarchs who have lived here for millennia. And by the time you've gotten them to safety, this world will be beset by the hordes of She Who Thirsts. You could take myself and my Wraith army to support you, but then you will abandon most of the humans that you came to save. Or you can stay here and try and save this world from the predations of the Prince of Pleasure and claim all. Are you successful?
I understand. We're on that planet in Mass Effect.
And we should have scanned for better minerals before we came.
Yeah,
in.
we should have stopped by Uranus.
No, it's Cornelius.
Not enough element 0.
Yeah.
This decision is not just yours. All of you are on the same path. So you should discuss this with your allies, because their paths are tied to yours just as mine was. And your decisions can affect their destinies.
I turn to the Gyrinx and I say, what do you think? You said allies.
Yep, no worries. Yep. It like does that sort of like cat flop over to one side, like exposing its belly for switches, you know.
I listen, I'm slow and cautious because I don't want it to bite me or scratch me. I just want to make sure it's okay before I do this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, but
I'm going to use my right arm since it still has power armor left on it.
It definitely goes your hair, not in a way that's going to actually hurt, but like, you know, in just a way that, you know, cats do. You know, I want scratches. Don't scratch me there.
Again, it's a puma, so if I don't have my power armor on touching it, it will rip my arm off.
So my question for you is there a possible way to help navigate some other forces to bring down here through the storm? Because I originally came in with much more shuttles to help bring people up, and they've obviously lost some during the storm.
I have no way to quiet the storm of souls. They scream out in anger at the desecration of this maiden world, and such desecration can't be redeemed while the spire of the world tower has been removed. Nor could you return it to this place in the time frame you have before She Who Thirsts arrives.
Of course.
Or if her entities do.
Okay, I'm just going to ask a question out of character here. Why are we trusting this person when they literally just attacked us right now?
He didn't.
This guy didn't. This is the one that told the other ones to back off.
Yeah.
And why did they attack before he got here? Are we assuming he arrived just in the literal nick of time to get 3 rounds of combat in?
Are you going to ask him, or are you asking?
I'm asking out of character. I specified it was out of character because we're all suspicious-minded motherfuckers, and I'm hoping we're all thinking the same thing.
Okay, there is an in-character reason, but I'm not going to give it to you unless you ask in character.
My assumption is that they attacked because they didn't know it was us, and they were just thinking it was regular humans. But
that doesn't make it better. You realize that, right?
No, it does not. So. My question is, why did the Wraiths attack before you came to intervene?
They are primordial in nature when not guided by a seer. They simply attack whatever they perceive as enemies. I didn't put them here. They were left here by the ancient Eldari. I remained uninvolved in what was going. But when your ship came down and I sensed a strong mind among you, I scanned that mine, read its surface thoughts, and realized that you were traveling with this psyker, a person I'd met before and had spoken with before. So I came here as fast as I could to end the bloodshed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't get a willpower roll for this.
You did. You rolled 4.7 degrees success, which was less than he rolled.
What? 4.7 is a lot, James. At least all he got was surface thoughts.
Vindication.
I don't understand. My surface thoughts would have been something like, wow, this IV drip is strawberry today.
I'm so glad
your surface thoughts at the time were tying a witchblade to the belt of Pierre Cowles, who he recognized.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's what I was figuring
was
when I had
that
on my
his blade?
problem.
No,
It's
just a random
somebody's
blade.
All right. That's true. I was tying a belt blade.
Yeah, he had a spear last time you saw his vision when he was still a living thing.
Any idea?
Were you around you when you're talking, or
Presumably, yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah, he's convinced he's talking in Low Gothic, which I can't do a good accent, but his Low Gothic is French accented.
Okay.
Listen, mon amis, you should select my faction to come with you. I'm telling you, the Eldari, they will equip themselves at the space station.
So how many know of Tail on Balewing? Why is it that you haven't helped him? He is of your kin, right?
Because we don't have the manpower or resources to take him from the Nexus of Shadows. That is something that we needed you for. And
you needed to manipulate us into doing your work for you.
Indicates towards Thorne specifically when he says that.
So your method of involving us in this is to invade my already troublesome dreams to what?
I haven't attempted to invade your dreams. I don't know of what you speak. We simply know that the one who is burned but not broken will be the one who takes Tail and Balwing from damage, from bondage.
I sort of look at the Lord Captain. I was just like, I have no idea how you get along with any whatever. Doesn't matter.
I mean, you were burned and you're not broken, so.
Yes.
There's also something in there about Hands of Ash and some other bullshit, but
yes. Eldar metaphors, I suppose that doesn't matter at this point. My question is, how many forces do you have left on this planet, as far as the race and
with
whatnot?
what forces do you defend this world? Hit me with your battle challenge.
I sense that there are still just shy of 100 Wraithguard remaining.
Oh, James wants us to play Warhammer 40K as a war game rather than an RPG. What are we doing? 5,000? 6,000?
While we're about to start that, I noticed that I got an ad on Twitch for someone doing a Total War Warhammer 3 Warhammer RPG tabletop crossover stream with Dave from Mini Wargaming.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I haven't gotten to see it
I'm
yet.
confused. You said words.
Yeah, those are words. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what it meant, but
I believe, Lord Commodore, this is one of the other hard decisions that you'll have to make that I spoke of after.
Yes, I got that.
to face
I feel like I have
demons
to make
is
a
to
lot of
risk
these as of late.
corruption.
It's not great. Any idea when the forces of She Who Thirsts arrive?
It doesn't matter. The Eldari have already calculated all of our options for us when they made sure we would come here.
I'm trying to calculate my own options here.
In many ways, this is the one path that we didn't expect that you would take. Once you didn't take the path of the Dread Pearl and therefore condemned me to death, we figured I felt that our paths were no longer across. It surprises me that they have still, and unfortunately, I can't make the same sacrifice that I could have once. Thus, I'm no longer able to take you to the end. But it does give me heart that I'm able to assist you in some way.
Okay.
He's pouring his heart out, and you're always like, cool story.
This is a good question, though, for my recovery from wounds. Are we talking hours or days before they arrive?
We're talking hours.
Okay, I will die.
If I may venture my opinion.
Wait, what do you mean?
Commodore.
I healed you. Should be fine.
You only healed me for 10. I got like a lot more hit points.
What is your opinion, Adrian?
As we've just seen, these Eldar constructs, that they may be Xenos, would make for powerful allies.
Indeed.
It's questionable to call one who would direct our own path an ally.
Truthfully, I'm considering the option of defending this place. With the race here.
We could bring down the tank regiment, perhaps.
At least maybe a couple of tanks plus some autocannons.
Is it worth risking them? Pass through the storm of souls?
Oh, what do we have? Like a 300 tanks or something like that?
Yeah.
But I offer an alternative resolution. If we are to defend this place, would it not be wiser to have the ships in orbit intercept whatever is coming?
If they can.
And board it.
I think the other path, they could just show themselves on the planet itself. Could not even show an orbit.
Is possible, but dangerous through this storm of souls, even for Damon.
As I was saying, they could just teleport onto the planet.
But that's what I'm telling you. Even I could not readily penetrate this planet.
But yet there's teleporters that did.
Janko Scourge teleported on and off of planet.
Well, I'm not Janko Scourge.
Well, we don't have a teleportarium.
Yes.
I will let everybody make a logic test at -20 to see if you can come up with one other idea that the elder hasn't pitched.
Oh, great. All right.
Logic -20.
Yeah.
A reroll.
Okay, I literally can't succeed this, I don't think.
All right.
I'll have a 5 on this.
Roll 16. Fuck it. I'll do it one more time. What's the worst that could happen?
I got close.
100. That's the worst that could happen.
So close.
Yeah, it's like Dawn's like, there's something about this place that that was something that GM said earlier. It almost like there's some other way off this world.
It's the warp gates.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Look, here's what it is, James.
No. That's a StarCraft Brood War mission where a multinational coalition of races goes to a defunct warp gate and holds it for 15 minutes while the Zerg attack from every direction. No. We don't do that. It's been too long.
James, what actually happens, right? Dawn's brain starts to work. The gears start to turn. And then she goes, no, this is heretical. What the fuck? No. Eldar.
All right, let me ask you a question, James. Rather than use any of the options presented, I am a scholar of both Psychers and the war, and I would like to say a particularly powerful Psyker. Is there some way to use the energies here, especially with all of these Eldar, they're not called race stones, spirit stones, to erect a barrier, even temporarily, to keep things from coming over? Some grand psychic event.
Yeah, so you don't know a lot about how Eldar Spirit Stones work. 'Cause you haven't got Funeral Xenos, but you can perceive the psychic. Yeah, you can perceive you can perceive the functional advantage of them as such. Like, you feel they could power something psychically. You don't necessarily have, like, you would need to erect something that you then use them to power, whether or not any of the other ruins, the Eldar ruins here could be.
I'm talking about like a ritual that I would enact, right? Okay.
I mean, what you really want is to get a Gellerfield, bring the Gellerfield down to the planet.
Yes, exactly. I want to make a temporary Gellerfield using my mind.
What good does that do us, though?
I mean, if they can't come through, they can't come through. That buys us time to bring shuttles up and down, right?
Sure.
Theoretically.
I guess.
Make an alliance with the frog people that live in the swamp, and then they bring out those bubble
These
shields.
are the frog people that live in the swamp. They are the Ghost Squad.
He's talking about the ones that go. Blah, 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 blah. Is that right, Dave? Yeah.
They do have a clean source of unlimited energy.
You don't by chance have any sort of way to teleport, do you?
You think he'd still be here? He did. He should have ride on Janko's Scourge.
Yeah. He just points at Androchiron when Androchiron said he'd still be here. Like, yep, he got it. He understands. I wouldn't be here if I could be anywhere else.
I meant like short distance, like to a ship up in the atmosphere or something.
To orbit and back.
Look, I could probably, with the help of one or more of your own psychers, try to create an eye in the storm to facilitate bringing. But as I said, there's not enough time to bring everybody and everything if you don't wish to encounter the force of She Who Thirsts.
I'm speaking about bringing things out to help fight them here.
Then, yeah. So if I'm saying you can spend this much time taking stuff up, you can spend the same amount of time bringing stuff down to fight. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is fighting something that we want to do here?
It is always a good idea to engage the forces of the enemy. But
we are on a timetable.
We have other things to do.
As the seer has said, if Talon Balewing is lost, there is no more way forward.
All right, Androchiron's gonna do some like wise old sage shit and point towards both the what's he called, Wraithseer and Charlotte Bell, and say, "Are they worth it?" Oh wait! When I do psychic phenomena, my voice echoes.
Are they truly worth the lives of your crew?
See, I'm negging them so you can upsell and then be like, oh, so he does care about it.
Arthur, can you put that on and just say, would you kindly for me, please?
Could you put on, say, the next train to Central East from Platform 6?
What
I'll say this. I'm currently tired of being given options that tend to lead to the downfall or destruction of a planet, and me not really having a way to do something about it. This is one point in time where I do have something that I can do about it. Because let's be honest, even if we didn't stay here and left right away, there's no telling if the warp would let us get to where we wanted to go in time regardless.
To your earlier question as well, Spring, by the way, the race here turns to you and says, I'm sure if there was a point of no return, you would make the right decision.
Yes.
Wow. Come on, James.
The same guy that walked through a black hole
space
for no
door.
reason?
Yeah. Space door.
Who ditched his previous weapon setup for Power Fist?
For an upgrade.
Yeah, I prefer the U in the gunship to the power fists.
Well, sure, but I can do both.
Can you?
You can
I'm not
leave
even
from the
sure you
gunship
should do
fist
one
first.
of them.
He drives past and winds down the window and clocks them.
Look, man, I went 1v5 and won.
I killed 3 of them.
No,
And I left the
No, he's-
4th
he's
one
talking-
mortally
he's-
wounded.
No, he's talking about the Wraith Fighters.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can fly. You got that much.
So, as I was saying, I'm giving a choice to whether down one species or another, or potentially save a mini. I'm thinking the option to save a mini right now is feeling good, as I've already damned enough people as it is.
Also, Lord Captain, I hate to say it like this, but I feel like you're putting too much weight on the words of, Zeno.
He will tell you what he wants you to hear.
From what I'm understanding about the situation, he has no reason to give lies.
Except for the fact that you're going to spring one of his companions out of prison, which the guy in the prison has assaulted my dreams constantly for months. So, whatever you feel is necessary. That is my 2 cents, though.
Of course. Let's see if we can get preparations to start sending some support down here. A few Lehman Russes, some autocannons. Don't necessarily need the manpower from up at the ship. So I imagine some of these people here might be able to use it.
You could also call down the regiment of Battle Sisters and the other ones as well.
Repentia.
Repentia.
We still have the regiment of Battle Sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't leave Dawn.
Listen,
Not the Repentia, but I mean,
we got riffraff everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Look, it needs to be Mass Effect Andromeda ending. We gotta have one person from each of the allied units show up and be like, "Hey, I was useful 20 hours ago. Remember me? I'm gonna knock this guy out of your way."
Right.
Yeah.
It's like dark matter, bitches.
Hey, you didn't punch me as that reporter that one time. I've brought my
No,
my
I did
staff
punch
of
her
Channel
every
5
single
News.
time. Every single fucking
Yeah.
racist piece of shit.
Let's start clearing space to get some shuttles and stuff here nearby.
All
Along
right.
with the gun cutter.
So
It
am I
would
supposed to
also-
enact a magical ritual to clear the sky up then? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what you'll be doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, now the decision's made. That's where the session's going to end.
Yeah.
So we need
Damn
to
it,
do
James.
outros. Yeah.
I just started eating a candy cane. Come on.
The next train leaves from Central Platform 6.
If you kindly, come on.
Yeah, that was far too understandable.
Would you kindly?
Ooh.
Look, it's not a toy, guys. I bought it for business
It
reasons.
definitely is a toy.
My
I
accountant
use
tells
mine
me
as a toy
I
all the time.
cannot use it as a business expense, however, so maybe it is a toy.
He is a better accountant.
Yeah.
All right, how much XP did we get, James?
It's gonna be another 300. I think next session's gonna be
Post-credit
the big one.
scene is
Next-
Androchiron eating shawarma going, "Medic!" He's clearly still heavily wounded.
Yeah.
And
It's
Dawn's
still
covering
got
her
any-
face because she's growing a mustache for another movie or something, right?
Yeah.
So has Dawn got any fate points you haven't spent this session? You want to do any more healing before the session ends?
Sure, yeah, I got one more fame point.
Yeah, because I'm down to 0 as well.
Okay, well in that
I-
case I think I'll
I'm good. I'm good.
I got a fate point that I could spend to heal myself a little bit.
And what are you on, Arthur?
Oh yeah, you know what? I'll spend my last 4 fate points to bring 4d5 healing back.
Goddamn.
I have 1 hit point of damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why?
we'll see who has the least, and then I'll heal that guy.
It's gonna be Pierre for sure.
Yeah. I have Grammarly on Chrome, and I think it's messing with the rolling for me. Or
I
something.
have Grammarly as well.
No, Roll20 doesn't like me anymore, I guess.
What do you need to roll?
D5.
1d5?
Yeah. It's some reason Roll20 is not letting me roll anymore.
You got a 1.
Cool. Yeah, I'm at 1 health then.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess decide amongst the two of you who gets the HP.
It's him.
All right.
I have 17 hit points. He has 1.
Oh, I thought you
He's
said
the
you
Lord
had 1.
Captain.
Okay, whatever.
I have 1 missing.
Okay, so 6.8. So you get 16 HP. Is that right, James?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that puts it back to full. All right, so now I got
one of those motivational like back massages, but it's also like sprinkled in with like the god also coming down and giving you a back massage at the same time. Yeah.
James, I'm considering taking the Beastmaster really early on psychic talent.
Yep.
Just to make you see, the problem is that Beastmaster isn't permanent. It's only for as long as you hold it. But it seems thematically like I'm going to take this thing home with me, so.
What about your frog?
That's Nero's frog.
Yeah, and the Gyrax is already imprinted, so, you know.
It has chosen very poorly.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we gonna get like a side episode where the Ares and the cat like hang out and cook?
Yeah, it's a whole episode. It's just those two hanging out in the ship doing stuff and all the stuff no one knows in the ship happens, but the cat and the dog solve all the problems.
Oh my god, they hang out with like the Harlequins and shit. The Harlequins are living above the kitchen.
It's like some catastrophe nearly destroys the whole ship, and no one knows about it because the cat and the dog deal with it.
Then we also have a couple
There's a
episodes where
blinking
they play.
red button that needs to be pressed once every 24 hours, so the ship self-destructs.
No, it's just the cat and the dog in the bowels of the ship fighting all the demons that have slipped in.
It's like,
and that's where they go.
Have you seen the film WALL-E?
Yeah.
Like, as in there's an animated short called Bernie, which is like the robot which goes to replace the exterior flashing light that Wally knocks off when he gets blasted out of the airlock. And it's a whole like sort of 10-minute short of this, once again, this robot inadvertently saving the entire ship while trying to reattach this flashing light. But that's the sort of thing I'm thinking of.
I was thinking of the Hatch from Lost.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking more like Airbud.
Airbud? Okay. Which one of us is the dog?
Ares is clearly the dog, but like they team up to like do slam dunks and shit like that. Come on, man.
Alley-oop.
We're like the Harlem Globetrotters of like
There's nothing in the rules
Hand of
against it.
Calixis basketball fucking league.
Speaking of someone who doesn't read rule books, it's me, AP Gaming Real. I'm only here on Saturdays and Sunday evenings for Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I'm here a lot. And now you can find lots of Gran Turismo content on my gaming channel, AP Gaming. Speaking of someone...
AP Gaming Wheels.
That would be a third gaming channel specifically devoted
to Hot Wheels.
The Hot Wheels. I haven't used those in years, Dave. Speaking of someone who likes cars, Pondo.
I am Ponder upon the Mad. You can find me on YouTube and Twitch as Ponder the Mad. Here on Saturday nights with Rogue Trader. And Friday with SnowRunner if it is suitable to come out, and Total War.
What time? It's what time?
Yeah.
It'll
now I
never
gotta add
happen
that
again. It'll never happen again.
Probably not, yeah. But yeah.
Speaking of someone who's involved in SnowRunner, Sock to Spoon.
Hey, what's up? I am Big Spoon. Here on Saturday nights. You can find me over on Twitter at BigSpoon223. I'm also on SnowRunner when I have internet, which is where I was this week. I just didn't have internet. I'll also be on the Solaris Knights season 2 finale when we get around to that, and then the tournament arc of season 3. Looking forward to hopefully winning. But yeah,
how about you try surviving before you worry about winning?
Speaking of, I do have to send you my behemoth of a custom mech that I'm getting.
Mech.
Yeah,
seems like I'm about to get one from Varen too. So both of you are going to have me going, oh.
Yep. So
all flamethrowers, just constantly just flamethrowers. That's all you need.
Let's see. Forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, I had to go back in and do research about how all of my close combat stuff worked, but I think I got it now. So I'm ready for this fight that's coming up next session, maybe. So
I'm totally fine.
And you can find me over on Arthur's Discord.
I wouldn't worry about opponents with a low dodge chance when you're fighting Slanesh.
It's because they have a high dodge chance. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would be like the type that would take it because they enjoy it.
That's true.
That'd be Nurgle.
Don't worry, we're going to work on them soon. They want the pain just so they can feel something. I feel like Androchiron's going to go through a Drukhari phase. Yeah, man. All of existence sucks. Everything is agony. All right. Speaking of Drukhari, Don.
Oh, hey. I don't know what Drukhari is, but it
Dark
sounds
Eldar.
like
It's the
The
people
things
who
on my
are
shirt.
running
There you
Kalon.
go. Drukhari. There you go. On my shirt.
No, is that what the character was in that Dawn of War game where you could play like the tower defense thing or something? There was like a multiplayer mode, like a co-op mode, where it was like you get like a top-down hero. It was like a I forget what it was.
Yeah.
They had something.
You didn't dream this, sorry?
Yeah, they had some sort of hero mode or something like that where it was like cooperative and it was like a wave-based game or something. And it was like in one of the Dawn of Wars.
Okay. Well, Drukhari definitely in Dawn of War 1 in Soulstorm expansion.
I don't know if they're in Dawn of War 2.
But it was just a single hero, right? It was like just one person. Anyway, hey, good game. I enjoyed it. Yeah, go follow my Twitter, I guess. We're almost at 11,000 people there, so that's kind of nice.
When are you launching your Kickstarter, Dave?
Probably in April. I mean, it's taking a while to set up, but there's a lot of things that need to go into it at the moment. But yeah, probably then. So yeah, but the game is looking good. If you like high-skilled, fast-paced match 3 games, I got you.
Let me ask you a quick question, Dave. If you got 0 backers on Kickstarter, would the game still release?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. You're why I hate Kickstarter.
Why? What do you mean?
No, look, it's my Kickstarter rant. Like Kickstarter, when it first started, was about people that couldn't do a project without funding. And so therefore went to Kickstarter to try and get funding to actually do it. What it's become is businesses who are going to release a product, but use Kickstarter as effectively as a pre-order engine, or in order to judge how much of the product to produce or limit their production to avoid overproduction.
So in our
Also
case,
a hype builder.
we're doing it.
PR.
I mean, those things are nice, but the main reason we're doing it is because I have a concept for what a full product looks like for this game. In order to get over to that point, it needs more development time. So the Kickstarter is funding the extra 60% of the development time, right?
Yeah, I'm a lot more chill about it than I used to be. You know, I get it now, but yeah, at first I got really shitty at Kickstarters that were just from like, this company's going to make like the BattleTech game, for example, from Harebrained Schemes like that. They would have made that game regardless. Now, was it better because of Kickstarter? Probably, to be honest. But yeah, I was disillusioned for a while. I went to a talk from a guy who did a lot to Kickstarters about how to do a Kickstarter. And he was basically saying, one of the first things he said was, the whole idea about people going to Kickstarter with a fresh idea and no backing in order to get backing for it is pretty much being killed by the glut of businesses going there to fund pre-orders, basically.
It's also a really weird state too, because most people won't back a Kickstarter unless it's fully funded.
Yeah.
Also, most people won't jump on a Kickstarter unless they know that the product will be completed.
Yeah,
So
I think a lot of Kickstarters have a sudden
catch-22.
jump after they hit their initial target.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically turned into a pre-order store, more or less.
Yeah. See, the first Kickstarter I was exposed to early on was before I was doing my podcast. We used to listen to a podcast called the Order 66 podcast. They did a Kickstarter to try and raise $1,400 to buy new equipment for their recording, basically, and they got like 40 grand. And they at first didn't know what to do with it, and they ended up running a gaming convention with the money, and did a whole bunch of extra stuff. And I sort of thought at the time, oh, that's cool. I should do that for my podcast, But then when I went along to this, Kickstarter seminar, the guy's like, "That's not what Kickstarter's for anymore." I got disillusioned, and I became cynical, and I spent a lot of time yelling at clouds.
Let's do it, James. Let's start a Kickstarter for BattleTech. What's the program? Min-Max? No.
Megamac.
Megamac. There we go. We can yell at clouds together.
I mean, in all honesty, I think Kickstarter definitely has a place for everything, but I feel like video games, it's not a good place for video games. Mostly because when a video game gets a lot of funding and Kickstarter support, a lot of people generally go, "Oh, I want the game to be bigger now that you've made like $1 million on Kickstarter." But in reality, it doesn't mean the game is going to be better.
Yeah, the other thing that gets me often is when I miss out on a Kickstarter before it goes ahead and I didn't find out about it, and then when the game comes out, there's all this content that only Kickstarter people got, and I can't get it now because I didn't get to Kickstart it. But I would have paid for it if I had the option.
Yep.
Starter jealousy there.
Yeah, it's FOMO. It's pure FOMO.
I mean, I love Kickstarter for board games. In my opinion, Kickstarter board games are some of the best board games that I have. So
I've watched Kickstarter end a man's whole career, and it was magnificent.
wait, well, I need context on that one.
I will tell you after we are done streaming.
Yeah.
It is a long and extremely negative tale.
Yeah.
James,
Arthur doesn't want part 2 of this video demonetized.
Precisely right, James. Let's do your outro.
I'm Grimdark James. I am enjoying getting to start to put some bows on some of the stuff started in season 1. I had to do a lot of rereading my notes from season 1 today to make sure I had the right names right and everything.
It's me, Foster Serenity. You remember me, right, guys?
Well, even reference to his original story about the artist Aranel and Aranel's masterwork, which was
and the end of all things, all life in peril. Yes,
that's it. Exactly.
I wrote it down.
Yep, but that was a different character wrote it down, Arthur. Not this character. This character has no idea.
I wrote it down, James. I wrote the fucking notes.
You
think Nero kept notes since the beginning of season 2? Forget about it. Nero didn't keep notes until well into season 2.
Yeah. And I had to go back as well and to the prologue about when the outcast was sent to try and seek out Dawn, about what she was really told her goals were as to how that tied into her family.
Got absolutely fucking mulched by a heavy bolter.
Don't move.
So look, we're at the payoff point of the 3 chronicle or the 3 campaign chronicles. So it's always fun. Anyway, you can find me back here. I need to let you know about next week, because next week is the day before I head overseas. I might want to maybe do a short episode next session. We'll see how we go. And then the following Saturday is when I will be catching up with Spoon. So
you're going to stream from the same house?
No,
we've already done that. Hondo
from the same bar, I think, is what you mean.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go. But also, if you're in the US, don't forget to set your clocks forward tonight. That's my public service announcement.
All right. I'm going to ask a question here, friends. As you may know, One Piece is now considered a legendary masterpiece, even though I haven't watched any of it or read any One Piece at all. But part of it is that there is a promised pirate treasure out there, and that the worthy destined one will be capable of getting it. And all I'm thinking of right now is that somewhere out there, there is a captainless Aldari warship waiting for someone to come steal it.
No,
I heard we killed the Corsair.
Oh, I see.
It's out there. The One Piece. It could be ours.
The One Piece treasure was actually the Cup Noodles anime ad that they made using One Piece characters.
Interesting. Look, man, all I'm saying is this is post-game content. The epilogue is we hunt down and get the ship, and we give it to Charlebelle so she doesn't marry Pierre. All right, I got you.
I can guarantee if Pierre had decided to save the old R and not Charlebelle's crew, there wouldn't have been any wedding bells in his future.
Oh yeah, she'd been dead. Just tell Kaza, it's his damnedest thing. She died on the planet.
They were dead when we got there.
Yeah.
The Aldari saved us from locals.
Who could have done this?
Yeah.
Who shot Hannibal?
Oh man.
Marco's dead?
Because the other sort of like sideline thing I had was when we were talking about doing a session with we're missing a player, and one of the things I pitched was Deathwatch was a Deathwatch session of the kill team going to attack the Tyranid Hive Fleet when it arrives to devour your colony.
Perfect. Oh man. And I've been playing a lot of Battle Sector, which is Blood Angels versus
Tyranids. Yeah, that's great. Yep. If you like turn-based like strategy games, almost it's not quite XCOM level. It's a bit more board gaming than XCOM. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Battle Sector it's pretty cheap, isn't it? So it's like $30.
Yeah.
On Steam, check it out. It's one of the better 40K turn-based strategy games.
Yep,
but other one, Sanctus Reach. If you haven't played Sanctus Reach, big spoon. I'm a big fan of Sanctus Reach.
Check that out then, because I've really enjoyed Battle Sector. So,
you know, there's one thing I like about XCOM. It's naming a character Cottontailed and then having her kill every member of my team, ending my Iron Man run.
I'm sorry, what?
Whether she panics or whether she blows up a car or she's mind controlled, Cottontailed is a team killer for sure.
She's
a save wiper.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
My XCOM run ended when I sat on the roof with my entire team and a single grenade blew up and
put you through the floor.
Yeah, the whole building came down.
I was like, okay, I'm not playing this game anymore.
I did Commander Iron Man of both games and Long War for both games. All right.
Did you do Long War Iron Man?
Yeah, Commander Long War Iron Man for both games and regular Long Word.
Very nice.
Yeah, Spoon. I gatekeep like 57 times, which is the first fucking mission in XCOM 2.
Yeah.
I had a stream that was just called Only Gatekeep. Sorry, Gate Crashers.
Gate Crasher, yeah.
All right, that's it. Well, I'm about to gatekeep our presence here, so, have a good time zone, unless that time zone is shifting to the right by 1 today.